Did you know that nearly 70% of Americans over 65 are eating the wrong way without even realizing it? It's not because they're lazy. It's because the foods they've trusted for years are silently draining their energy, memory, and independence. The truth is, there are 8 simple foods with no sugar and no carbs that can actually help renew your body from the inside out. They support clearer thinking, stronger balance, and better health without relying on medication. We've helped thousands of older adults just like you make small changes to their daily nutrition. And the results? Better sleep, less joint pain, sharper memory, all from adding the right foods. This video will show you how to apply nutrition for seniors the right way, with 8 powerful foods that have 0 sugar, 0 carbs, but are packed with benefits for your heart, joints, and brain. Margaret, age 68 from Ohio, used to live alone and feel sluggish every afternoon. But just 2 weeks after swapping her lunch to a spinach salad with boiled eggs, she felt lighter, more focused, and was even able to enjoy walks on her own again. If you've started forgetting where your keys are or struggling to stand after sitting too long, now is the time to make a change. Not next year, not next month, today, starting with your next meal. Leafy greens samt cauliflower. Balance boosters after shaska. At to live well, not just to get be. After eg shaska, every maldos mora han satisfy hunger. It's stikke this where you come get out of bed on your own, remember yesterday's appointment, or keep your independence a little longer. Yet many older adults still say, what difference does adding some greens really make? First, leafy greens the most underrated health food. Kale spinach Swiss card his aren't just chidza items. Here virtually sugar-free, extremely low in carbs, and packed with vitamins a key and key nutrients that help your body heal, rebuild muscle, and slow again. One cup of raw spinach has less carbs than a hain reinse a kuidzeg of a slicka of witzebrad. You don't need to overhaul your whole diet. Just swap out own man item. Margaret, Shaska hot, living alone in Ohio, used to need support just to stand up in the morning. But 2 weeks after switching her lunch from a sandwich to a spinach salad with boiled eggs and olive oil, she felt lighter, clearer, and even started walking on her own again. This isn't about dieting. It's about targeted nutrition for seniors helping the body heal from the inside out. Second, broccoli and cauliflower nature's blood sugar stabilizers. These humble vegetables contain almost no sugar, are high in soluble fiber, and help slow down how your body absorbs sugar after meals. After 60, your insulin response weakens. One plate of white rice can spike your blood sugar like a roller coaster, leaving you tired, dizzy, or mentally foggy. Harold, 72, from Texas, used to wake up groggy with stiff knees. His wife started roasting broccoli and cauliflower with olive oil and garlic 3 times a week. Within a month, he felt lighter, slept better, and his blood pressure dropped by 8 points at his next checkup. No pills, no extreme diet, just the right vegetables, prepared the right way. Have you added greens or cruciferous veggies to your meals yet? Drop a comment below. Your simple recipe could help someone else stay stronger, longer. Fatty fish and eggs. Protecting memory and heart health starts with dinner. Have you ever walked into the kitchen and forgotten why you were there, or seen your grandchild yesterday, but today you can't quite recall their name? Memory loss doesn't happen overnight. It slips in slowly and often starts with what's on your plate. The good news is, some of the simplest foods are actually your strongest tools to keep your mind sharp and your heart steady. First, let's talk about fatty fish. Brain and heart protection in one salmon, mackerel, sardines. These oily fish are rich in omega-3s, a type of fat your body can't produce on its own. They contain no sugar, almost no carbs, yet they fight inflammation, support blood flow, and protect your brain cells. A major study from Harvard found that seniors who ate fatty fish just twice a week had better memory, more stable heart rhythms, and a lower risk of cognitive decline after 70. Helen, 73, from Florida, used to forget names often and felt emotionally off balance. But after her daughter suggested simple baked salmon twice a week with lemon and herbs, things started to shift. Her thinking became clearer, conversations flowed easier, and even her sleep improved. If you think fatty fish is just for bodybuilders, you're not alone. But the truth is, adults over 60 are the ones who need it most. No fancy kitchen needed. Even canned wild salmon with a bit of olive oil and fresh lemon can turn dinner into brain food. Second, eggs. Smart fat for memory and vision. Eggs were once blamed for cholesterol, but research now shows that one egg each morning may help improve memory and eye health significantly for older adults. Eggs are low in carbs, sugar-free, and rich in choline and lutein. Choline helps nerve cells communicate, while lutein protects your retina from age-related decline. Claire, 63, used to grab toast every morning but always felt shaky and foggy by 10 a.m. After switching to 2 boiled eggs with half an avocado, she noticed her energy stayed steady, her reading was easier, and her thoughts stayed on track. This is nutrition for seniors done right. Not expensive, not restrictive, just the right food at the right time, nuts and seeds, and avocado. Stay energized all day without relying on sugar. Have you ever felt drained by mid-afternoon, even though you ate a full breakfast? That low nagging fatigue or slight shakiness isn't just getting older. It's often your body reacting to the wrong kind of snack. Many seniors still reach for cookies, white bread, or granola bars between meals, but those quick fixes spike your blood sugar and leave you crashing soon after. First, switch to nuts. Small but incredibly powerful almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds. All are low in carbs, sugar-free, and packed with protein, healthy fats, magnesium, and fiber. These nutrients help regulate blood sugar, curb inflammation, and keep you feeling full longer. Did you know a handful of almonds a day may lower the risk of heart disease by up to 20% in older adults? That's from research by the Mayo Clinic. Tony, 70, from California, used to grab 2 cookies every afternoon. By dinner, he felt heavy and slow. But once he swapped them for a handful of almonds and some chia pudding, his sleep improved, leg cramps stopped, and he woke up feeling lighter and clearer. Nuts aren't just snacks. They're one of the simplest ways to apply smart nutrition for seniors without overhauling your whole diet. Now let's move from crunch to cream second, avocados, the good fat your body actually needs. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fat, which supports insulin sensitivity, lowers inflammation, and boosts HDL, the good cholesterol. And although they're dense and creamy, avocados have almost no sugar and very few carbs thanks to their fiber content. Joanne, 66, from Arizona, avoided avocados for years, fearing they'd make her gain weight. But when she replaced mayo with half an avocado at lunch, she noticed a difference. She stayed fuller longer, had fewer afternoon cravings, and at her next checkup, her LDL was down, HDL was up, and her weight had held steady for 2 months. No pills needed. Avocados were never the problem. For aging bodies, they might just be part of the solution. Olive oil and cheese. The right fats can quietly protect your body after 60. Did you know that low-grade inflammation is one of the hidden causes behind memory loss, joint pain, and bone thinning in older adults? It's not that you're aging too fast. It's that your body may not have the nutrients it needs to repair itself daily. The good news is you don't need medication. You just need to adjust 2 simple things in your kitchen: the oil you cook with and the cheese you might be avoiding. First, olive oil, small but mighty. What oil do you use every day? If it's margarine or processed seed oil, you may be feeding inflammation without even knowing it. Extra virgin olive oil is rich in monounsaturated fat, heart healthy, and contains oleocanthal, a natural compound that has anti-inflammatory power comparable to low-dose ibuprofen. According to the American College of Cardiology, seniors who regularly use olive oil have significantly lower risks of stroke and cognitive decline. Eleanor, 71, from Oregon, used to feel like she was carrying bricks every morning. She swapped margarine for olive oil in everything: eggs, veggies, roasted fish. Within a month, she was sleeping better, her hands and feet felt less swollen, her blood pressure stabilized, and for the first time in years, her doctor scratched blood pressure meds off her prescription list. Sometimes the biggest change isn't what you add, it's what you remove at the right time. Second, cheese. Surprising, but possibly powerful. Have you avoided cheese thinking it's too fatty? In truth, hard cheeses like Parmesan or cheddar are nearly sugar-free, very low in carbs, and packed with protein and calcium. These are key nutrients for maintaining bone strength and helping you feel fuller for longer, so you don't reach for snacks that spike your blood sugar. Helen, 74, from New Mexico, used to snack on crackers every afternoon. It left her bloated, sluggish, and with unstable blood sugar. After switching to a few slices of cheddar with cucumber, she found it easier to control her portions. Her sugar cravings faded, and her blood tests improved noticeably in just 6 weeks, without needing more medication. Cheese isn't for everyone, but when chosen wisely and eaten in moderation, it can be a smart piece of the long-term nutrition for seniors puzzle. Eat for independence, not for dieting. You may not change your entire life in one meal, but after 60, sometimes just a tablespoon of oil, a slice of cheese, or a handful of almonds can be the first step to feeling in control of your body again. We don't eat to diet. We eat to stay strong enough to carry our own groceries, take a walk alone, and remember names without having to ask twice. That's what independence means, and that's the right to feel well, naturally. The 8 foods you've seen today aren't just low in sugar and carbs. They provide gentle, lasting energy that helps you wake up clearer, sleep more peacefully, and rely less on pills to get through the day. And if you've already started using some of these, great. But there's one common mistake, a small one, that might be quietly undoing all your progress. Even if you're eating well, sleeping right, and moving regularly, we'll reveal exactly what that mistake is and how to fix it in the next video. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it. Share this video with someone who's trying everything but still not feeling better, and drop a comment if you've tried any of today's foods. Your tip might be just what someone else needs. Thank you for staying with me to the very end. I hope you found at least one small thing today that makes your body feel better and your life feel just a little bit lighter.